ভাই ওদের সাথে করা দরকার না, মজা নেওয়ার পাবলিক না।
Alright, viewers, we are live. BTV Leftovers versus MYST. Not the marquee matchup of the day, not the marquee matchup of the tournament, but there is a lot of promise in both teams, a lot of talent in both teams, some emerging talents as well. So there's a lot to look forward to in this one. I've got with me the one and only, the greatest, the scientist of COD, Hagus.
সায়েন্টিস্ট আবার কেমন কথা ভাই, কেমন টাইটেল এটা বুঝলাম।
How are we doing? How are we feeling? How are we feeling after that bang out series?
Good, just came off of a win. One. That is the idea. Well, good after that, but tiring. But a little tired right now. Back to commentating. Oh,
Indeed, it is a bit of a journey, isn't
tough
it?
schedule. Yeah, this is the last game for today, right?
Yeah, it is the last game.
Or you could think of it as the first game for tomorrow, but it feels like the last game for today.
Alright, let me just go
looks
over
like
to their
both
lobby.
teams are ready.
Yeah.
হ্যালো ইশাক ভাই, তোমার হইছে? স্টার্ট দিব?
হ্যাঁ আমি তো বললাম স্টার্ট দিতে।
Because you were setting up stream, এই জন্য জিজ্ঞেস করলাম।
আমি তো বললাম স্টার্ট।
ওকে স্টার্টিং
Any predictions, Ishak bhai?
I think this is MYST. This is MYST all the way through. BTV leftovers. BTV leftovers. These guys have a lot of promise, a lot of talent in them. Some new emerging players we've never seen before. So I'm very excited to see that, which is a lot of positives. This is why we do it. But that being said,
they're a rank play duo. Yeah, we have a few debut matches today actually. We have Samir and Rafi, the rank play duo on the side of BTV leftovers, and we have Tahir on the side of MYST.
can you reshare the stream?
Yeah, sure.
I have slightly made a
Shared with
mistake.
you, or
I think we're okay. No, actually, you know what? I think we're okay.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I
But
mistakenly...
yeah, we have a few debuts today, so
Yeah, there's some really good debuts. So that's what I'm looking forward to be honest, more than anything else.
I think we can start off with one of them. Let's go to Tahir.
Imran Tahir.
Playing with an SMG. Imran Tahir, leg spin bowler for South Africa for a long time. His celebrations, wicked celebrations are always wild.
Indeed,
Septic tip-offs too.
He takes it beyond the normal requirements. It'd be good to see if Tahir also has the same kind of energy, where he's one of those who's just a good quality banter to have in the team, but doesn't have much guns.
No, I believe he's a good player. I played H with him. He was shooting. He's no Asif Laden. Shout out to my guy.
He's it is hard to be a player in the MYST squad if you're not, you know.
Yeah, they're always
Capable.
maintaining a high standard on their roster.
Yeah, 100%. So wouldn't expect anything else. Mark
On the side of BTV leftovers though.
I have a lot of expectations from Mark. He's one of the more consistent CDL player in the BTV roster. You do have the likes of Fukuji, you do have the likes of Bob, but Mark's probably the one that plays the game more consistently than the others. And so there is an expectation.
Yeah, he is one of the more consistent.
So there is an expectation, but can he live up to those expectations? Probably the bigger question. We're seeing
Let's see, so far,
yeah,
been a bit of a struggling start for him, but he's picking up now.
picking up indeed.
They're in the hill. And you can see MYST going on a full rotation here. They
one-
should, yeah,
The one thing that's
Please
been
go
very
ahead.
impressive with MYST is the long rotations that they are willing to take, the hard yards that they're willing to run mid-game, which not everyone tends to do because it's, you know, it's one of those things that you have to have the energy, the stamina to be able to do that as well.
and the foresight. Foresight is very important as Valor is on a
100%.
4 streak. We saw them
And-
earlier today against AXG, and they looked dominant. And I was particularly impressed with Septic and Valor. You know, kind of expect Sharif and Yamin to play the way that they did play in their first game, but Valor and Septic, they showed out, they took their routes, they got all their kills when they needed to. And I was particularly impressed with the fact that these two were always executing a game plan for their team.
And Valor's
see
one
right
of
now.
those. Yeah, he's one of those that likes to play the long, deep flanks. I remember when he was in the Modern Warfare 3 CDL tournament, he was always on the long routes. He was on the deep flanks in most maps, and he was always sort of trying to play the long rotations and the long routes. So he's taken a very similar role here, which is really complementing the kind of play that MYST wants to be playing. And viewers, currently, I do apologize. There's a slight mistake with the broadcasting setup.
That was a good hold for BTV leftovers though, while we were talking all about how good MYST are. Sig Goblin went on a 4 streak and they held E4 here for about 40 seconds. Close to 40 seconds. And they do see themselves in the game right now. They're in the kill feed too. It's looking good. Looking like an interesting first rotation here. Oh, wow. Well. Rafi got beat down by Septic T.
Pro Gamer,
Struggling to play
again, having a very splendid game.
Yeah, Sharif does a really good job of playing his skills.
He does indeed.
Always puts himself in an advantageous spot.
He's running an AR in this game, just showing the amount of versatility he brings to the table for MYST, which is very much necessary. I'm not sure if he's...
Versatility.
Is that a word?
Yep. Yeah, versatility. I think it is a word. Well, we could say flexibility. There's that.
Adaptability.
Adaptability, yep. He's on a 7 streak right now, I took that. Try to think of more words to describe him.
Don't need. Samir just went for a swim because he couldn't handle the heat.
Yep, and then Sharif just followed him into the water.
Yeah, because he needs to cool down after that.
Yep. Looking good. He's cooking right now, Shakba.
Oh, he definitely is on
As
an 8 streak
mistake
at the
about an
moment.
80-point lead. I think Kickoffs may have that or no.
Oh, no way. No way you get to do that.
He's good.
No way you get to do
What?
that, Sharif. That is just nasty. He's just
On a
toying with
10
these
streak.
guys right now. I don't think the Reds come back up from here.
Yeah, I think this is a very demoralizing 10 streak
That
for
is-
Sharif as he's finally
that-
shut down by Sig.
That is very unfortunate. The spawn came behind him and he was by himself, so he had no comms.
Captain Mark struggling a little bit here as it's
Definitely
Samir.
not his best game
But
for sure.
this is a difficult team to go up against. That's for sure. Sharif spawns back up, gets 2 more kills. Rotates to next, can't get marked for the heady.
Rafi is having a good game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing to see that back to back with the 2 CDL events, we've seen the birth of 2 separate emerging CDL talents. One with the likes of Ark and Ashton, who are solid gunnies and show a lot of potential and a lot of future for our CDL community. But now we're seeing Rafi with a very stable stable performance so far. He's trying to do the most he can. Obviously, it is
The
a
upper
struggle
game's
to beat.
difficult opposition too.
And not just that, often your momentum is lost when your team doesn't have enough map control, so you're sort of struggling to stay up above the water. And he looks to be trying to make some plays, trying to open things up for his team as they look to consolidate on this hill, which gets broken very quickly, and it's back to MYST. We do apologize, viewers. The codcasting is running smoothly for now. I don't want to jinx it, but we have not allocated the names correctly, so you're reading it in the opposite. So BTVL is MYST, MYST is BTVL. Nonetheless, you can clearly identify who's up on top. It's MYST.
MYST on top today. They have been since game 1. They're just continuing where they left off pretty much.
And interestingly enough, Hagus, they're not running their main squad. I mean, NBK Yamin's not playing this one.
Yeah, I mean, the captain has decided.
And Tahir
looks good.
But and you know what? This is very good strategy from them. They know this is not like the most important deciding roster for them. So if this is a good opportunity to get their bench warmed up, get some exposure, feel the pressure of the tournaments, play in a different setting.
Some tournament reps for everybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Septic T has taken a hostage.
Oh, no,
wait, or was he taken hostage? I'm not sure. Either way, Septic T is dead and Rafi is still alive. But Samir's on a 5 streak, taken down as soon as I see. BTVL, they're extending the game.
It's interesting.
But this might just be it.
I'm a little surprised that BTVL managed more than 100, but that just goes to show the promise that Samir and Rafi bring to our community. Shout out to the two guys, their first ever match in the big leagues.
Some more scathing commentary here, but you're in an unhinged mood today.
No, but like I think the reason that the deficit was so much lower than expected is potentially for the two new talents. I wanted to sort of acknowledge how promising these two guys are, and they show a lot of potential. And,
he had 3 minutes in here, Ishak man. 3 minutes.
He's a sourdough, isn't he? He's just soaking that time.
And
all right, what a solid
once
finish.
Again with another 30 plus in a respawn too.
Yeah, solid finish to map 1 and a great start to the series. We go into map 2, which is Hacienda.
Okay, I saw a little
Search and destroy.
Just gonna mention it in the chat.
We'll get shortly.
Need 5 minutes. Sharib's game crashed and we might be potentially switching.
Okay, no worries.
Switching players, not the host.
Era night. Your time.
Okay. Thank you.
It's so bad that you can't just easily swap settings. The fact that you have to do the whole thing over again. There has to be a way, I guess.
Let me check.
Oh, you guys checked?
Let me check. Team identity. There is no way, nah. This is it. This is it. Okay, Shukba, I think they're ready to go. Shukba?
Let me go and tell them. Yeah, we can start. Valor.
Map 2 Hacienda.
Yes. Back-to-back haciendas.
Interesting, interesting. Very, very interesting.
All right, Haggis. We return to the same map.
I
Hacienda.
already saw an Anaf Khan 1v4 on this map today. Shukba.
I think it was a 1v3, but he had the first kill.
It was a 1v4. No, nope, it was a 1v4.
No,
We
no,
were
as in
all
like,
three down and he got the... We
No,
were
I think-
all three down and then he got a trade.
I mean, it's definitely 1v4 for sure. But like, I think when I went all
No,
of
we
them
watched
was
it back. It was a full
Oh,
1v4.
full 1v4.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Murkbro taking the bomb and first blood goes to Sick Goblin.
Sick play by Sick Goblin.
Eller with a nice trade there. Evens up the lives. You can see two people pushing up the enemy team spawn. Septic T is behind one. Gets him down. Yamin comes in for Tahir, by the way.
Yes.
Sick Goblin. Last up.
Despite the first blood, MYST have pulled it back very quickly.
Sick Goblin would need an ace to flush this round. He already has the first two kills for his team. He had a decent map 1 too, Sick Goblin. Another newer player in the multiplayer scene. Ooh, that's a big kill onto Router. Sharif, and he gets lost. Bella doesn't see him. Could this be an ace clutch here for Sick Goblin? Decides to take the bomb and wrap all the way around.
They're gonna see each other quite.
They might meet here. Yep.
Huh? The COD timing on that is just absolutely insane.
Yeah, he
And
didn't
now-
fully peek the angle there. Unfortunate for Goblin. Was a good effort.
It was a good effort.
First blood
indeed.
goes to MYST.
That was-
Might have
that
been a
was
bit.
hard.
Might have been a case of a lack in confidence there.
I'll just blame the COD timing gods.
I think he just lacked the confidence to fully commit to a gunfight.
We
At
we
the
have
end.
we have a strange comment in the chat. Someone said leftovers greater than AXG in hardpoint. Is that because AXG had a lower point?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great pickup
Koski
from
Mamu
Koski
with a
Mamu.
hard hitting message, but it was
Deep
two
analysis.
different maps, so we can't really.
Chat, welcome Koski Mamu. He's the new CDL data analyst. Interesting call out.
Call out from Koski Mamu. All down to Rafi.
And guess what? Who has more
1v3.
reps in public ranked between the two teams?
Ah. We're going there again, eh?
It was quite natural.
Maybe we could have made it a little bit interesting if you got that kill.
MYST making very easy work of this search and destroy. I would like to say that usually when you've got a let's say a weaker team in the matchup, search and destroys tend to naturally be a little more interesting. because it's one of the more natural game mode where you can pick up quickly.
I don't know. I don't think it's that straightforward because right at
Not at
this
a not at a competitive level, but yeah, like that's not what we're seeing at the moment.
right now, it looks
That
too
was a
easy for MYST. I can't lie.
very quick round. I think if you lose your gunfights in the lobby up top, you know, the map control is lost.
Valor hasn't died yet.
So he's
On a 5 streak.
He's definitely cooking up a streak. And this man was complaining about ping.
Do you think he's gonna break his controller? I think he's just too strong. The controllers break even when he tries not to.
I think he already has. I guess.
He's on a 5 streak while repping a dumbbell under his chair.
And to be fair, if he's not breaking his controller, I'm sure Mark Bro is at this moment.
Mark Bro having a rough one. I get 2-3. Oh, gets a big trade onto Routard though. 3v2 or BTV leftovers. They're in a favorable spot here. Valor does get one though. Mark Bro with a big trade. He heard you. He heard you.
Mark pulling up.
But Sick Goblin versus Yamin though in the 1v1. Oh, and Goblin gets the win.
That was
Good
very sharp from Goblin. Very sharp. With an AR as well when the players move that fast. Side Galib, I think we believe in that as well. I think this is going to be a straight 3-0 for Team MYST. I don't think there's any doubts on that. I think the Team MYST is a very strong team, and we're not expecting an upset in this matchup. But what we would like to see is the likes of Rafi and Samir, who are the debutants of this tournament and this community at the competitive level, to show some promise, which they have in the hardpoint. Rafi's definitely pulled up. Rafi's definitely shown some charisma, some hot emerging talent point of view, but you know, there's still a lot to be seen. But at the moment, it's really hard to see that when you've got the likes of NBK Yamin and Sharib railing through the lobby and making it very easy work. Not easy.
You talk about NBK Yamin and Sharib, but right now it's Valor. It's Valor season. He's 7-1, Ishak. No signs of slowing down. His controller seems to be working perfectly fine. Hasn't broken it yet. He gets Sick Goblin. It's all down to Rafi on a 1v4. He gets taken down. It's just too easy. It's difficult to commentate over steamrolling we're witnessing right now.
This is great from MYST, and I like the fact that they're rotating their players to get some reps in as well. I know NBK Yamin has come back in, but clearly there's a strategy around how they want to be playing, and they're trying things out, which is great.
Yep. This team looks very strong at the moment, Ishak.
Very strong.
I'm sure everyone participating in the tournament is currently watching, seeing what they're capable of. NBK Yamin gets another first blood. Hot NBK Yamin, as I was told to say. Rafi, last up. Pro Gamer is right behind him. I believe a hostage will be taken here. The effort is being made, and he has been taken.
No.
That's the game. And
oh no, we have to see this.
Tough.
This is tough.
Tough for my guy Rafi. A harsh welcome.
A harsh welcome
into the tournament. but MYST showcasing how dominant they are. Style.
Comes with the game. Oh, no way.
Showing him some love at the end, all three of them. Love to see it, or you hate to see it. Depends on which perspective you are.
That's pure domination by MYST. Expecting a clean, lights out finish with the control map. But hopefully.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a quick one.
I would like to believe that the guys can pull back something surprising. And to see that, we have to wait for control in Vault. We'll see you shortly.
Fun. Oh god, this is not nice.
What happened?
No, nothing happened. Matchup is just very, very one-sided.
MD Rishad Blitzy, welcome to the stream, welcome to the show. The scoreline is 2-0 up to Team MYST. BTV leftovers trying to protect the series loss, and Team MYST playing for the series win for a 3-0 lights out. And a convincing victory it would be if that happens. But we'd like to see the likes of Goblin, Samir, Merc, and Rafi pull things back. Try to show that they've got what it takes to compete at the highest level here. But if not, the status quo prevails, which is the expectation that MYST would win.
It's been convincing. I think that's the part to highlight, is that it's just been easy.
100%. Let me just go and check if we're set for the lobby to start. Guys?
তুই লাইক 30 সেকেন্ড দাও, আমি জাস্ট একটা ডিসাইড করতেছি। নুব খেলবে, নুবের তো প্যাকেট লস তো এই জন্য।
আচ্ছা 30 seconds.
হ্যাঁ 30।
ও 1 মিনিট 1 মিনিট খালি।
Guys, just they asked for 1 minute, which is okay. We usually allow 10 minutes between change, but that's only provided it's absolutely necessary. So
yeah,
it'll be
fine.
only 1 minute, so it should be fine.
Just let us know when to start.
Game chat up below.
What's happening?
BTV Leftovers is currently exploring options for a substitute. I think they're facing some connectivity issues.
Who are they swapping?
I'm not entirely sure yet.
Do we think that changes in?
That's exactly what I was wondering.
Looking bleak.
Indeed. I'd like to see
Valor
Protocol
guy is
being
insane,
played
I
out.
agree. He's been playing really well today.
Mahmoud
to see
Fahim Hussain,
Protocol?
I do agree with you. Valor is insane. But from a critical standpoint, I'll come to your comment side, Galib. But from a critical standpoint, MYST, the biggest showdown will be MYST versus ABT. That's where we'll need to see the likes of Septic T and Valor and see how they perform. We know that
I don't know why
Sharib and
you're
NBK
on stream, man. What
they
the hell?
we know that Sharib and NBK they're equally good if not better. But the likes of Valor and Septic, Valor, who is a resident of the CDL circuit, he's featured in most of all of our tournaments, and we can quite easily look at the stats, look at the performance, look at the history, and there's enough to say that, you know, he's got his work cut out with the fixtures coming up. But 100%
I don't
he's
know,
looking
man.
very...
Fundamentally, Valor has been playing very well.
Yeah. So he's looking really strong this year. He's definitely started really well. He's playing differently, and it could be owing to the
Taking
fact that he's
smart
back
draws,
with his
taking
team.
smart fights.
Yeah, and I think it goes back to the fact that he's back with his team. He's playing where he belongs. And so there's an element of being in your comfort zone, being able to play the games you play, the kind of game you want to play. So I think there's that too. So I think there's a lot of promise that Valor brings to the table now.
I think we're ready to start.
And Said Galib, at the same point, he's not playing on 800 ping. We are using central servers. So he's not as disadvantaged by ping as one would imagine.
How much does he get?
He gets below 180. 100%. I think Valor has a lot of potential. He's looking very promising this time around. He definitely has a lot of bite in how he's performing this time around. There's more noise to it. So
He's doing all this while repping dumbbells under his table as well.
yeah, there's a lot of expectations
I'm
here.
surprised his controller hasn't broken yet. So strong. Oh, well, he has taken down first blood to Mark. TV leftovers find themselves onto the point. Something it took AXG 3 rounds to achieve, might I add. On control. My bad.
Side Galib, no, I didn't take it
Fire
literally,
that
but
shot.
I just wanted to convey that message to all the viewers as well who may not know that these tournaments are being run on a central server rather than home and away, which is a format that we also use, which is not something that we are using this time. We're using central server tournaments, and it's worth clarifying that as well. Not from your comment. I'm sure you were joking.
T finds himself on another round. The Rockman is getting paid today. On the flank, gets one, gets two. Gets taken down by Rafi though.
You sold his power way too much. I went to just see him die.
On this attack though, I think BTV leftovers, they've looked decent. They're getting on the point, they're getting in the kill feed, getting involved. They're almost about to capture the second tick, but they get taken down.
It might just be that they've had some reps on this map. Could just be that.
It's looking better than it did for AXG, I gotta say. Full gamer router on the next. Oh my god, they just get the wipe. 3 of them combined.
It's a 4-piece. 19 seconds.
They just
left on the
converged
clock.
onto the point and get a wipe.
And this is a huge forward press by MYST. I think
That's great work by them, I gotta say. Just suffocating the opposition here right now. 4 to 18 in lives.
5 seconds left.
And I don't think they can touch either of the points.
That was a solid press. They saw the 4-piece. They pushed up. They played for each other. They didn't try to go out solo, trying to get like a few extra kills. They just played cautiously. They just supported each other's peaks.
Oi!
Didn't want.
Goblin got turned on for the kill cam.
Oh. I like how they played
That's
that one.
tough.
I
F in the
like
chat for Sick Goblin.
I like how they played that one. They got the 4-piece. They pushed up, but they didn't solo out. They didn't start looking and
Yeah.
hunting down for kills. They just sort of supported each other to make sure that no one is able to easily get off spawn and capitalize
Yeah,
on the
and
20
they
seconds
suffocated the
remaining.
other team.
Yeah, exactly. And usually what tends to happen is you get the 4 down, some players will get excited. They'll run solo out into the spawns, which is viable. And you make it a 3v4 situation in the other side of the map. So I like how they played that, especially with the amount of time that was left on the clock. Playing it safer would be the better option.
Yeah, I think this match in Shark Bay has a foregone conclusion. This is going to be a missed win, in my opinion. I can't see anywhere BTV Leftovers makes a comeback from here. As Sharif finds himself on another 7 streak, he gets taken down, as I say that. But the A point is being captured quickly here. 2-stack is on. They have Mark Bro on the route, he gets taken down immediately.
The call
They get
outs are
another
strong
4
on
down.
these guys.
Yeah, but I don't like Mark Bro flying off of the top rope there. Just made his life a little bit, tried to play for the kill.
It's the intensity.
This isn't even close.
No,
Pressure
but
is
it's
really
it's,
on them right now.
Yeah, I think the better word for that is pressure. It's just the pressure, the field to rush in, try to cause some pressure, but
And they have the spawning out too right now, so... Oh, the car with the save. Rafi gets a 2-piece with the car nade. He's
safe to
still
say
playing
that-
quite decently well, Rafi.
Yeah,
A
he's
good showing from him.
trying to make it one.
But this B point is gonna go.
Safe to say they're trying to use their 5th member of the squad, which is the vehicle.
1 place 12 and point is gone. This is gonna be a quick control. Quick series as well.
One of the
looking
viewers-
dominant.
One of the viewers is very, very positive that there's going to be a choke here. And if anything, I think MYST is choking them at the moment.
I will PayPal you all $36 in my bank account if Miss chokes this.
That's rough.
What? The fact that I have $36? Come on, man, I'm making it work.
You're making bank.
I. It.
That's 10x above inflation.
Once again, BTV Leftovers do find themselves on point.
They
Something
do.
we've seen another team struggle to do against MYST earlier today.
Yeah. And
They
then
have that one tick.
Yeah, and I think the difference is, you know, there's a bit more togetherness in how BTVL is trying to play this. Obviously, they're still not matured as a team. There's a lot to work on. They're not polished. There's a lot of raw skills in there. But they're trying to make things work as a team, and that's helping. That's helping counteract some of the deeper maturity depth and maturity that MYST brings to the table. So that's probably one big difference at a squad level. That's allowing them to actually break into the hill and actually get some ticks in, as opposed to what we saw earlier today when MYST was against AXG.
Yeah, but at this very moment, they're getting talent gapped.
For sure.
Pro gamer router finds himself in the enemy team spawn today for about the 20th time on a streak. 6, now 7. Back again to the enemy team spawn, trying to extend his streak. Sharif has announced himself to the stage on an A streak but gets taken down. I think he's been very impressive today.
Indeed.
Gotta address it. Veller has had a really good day. So has Septic, of course Yamin, but Sharif has looked like an MVP caliber player. And Rafi last up, one playing 19. This would be legendary. He gets
Ooh,
knifed.
that was a nice little try there. We got
At
pushed
the
that
end
hard.
At the end of 2 maps, Rafi got
Victor
he
Bites
got
just said Iktobeshi
taken a
one-sided, not gonna
hostage.
lie. I do agree. We've just had 2 back-to-back games where it was just a one-sided affair. And that just goes to show how hard it is to compete at the highest level if you're not ready for it.
I mean, that was a quick one, guys. Otomege'le map শেষ.
Koski Mamu.
Koski Mamuk. Oh god.
Alright, with that, that's a quick finish. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got some good fixtures and matchups coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned for more updates. And until then, stay safe and GG's.